Some things that you can consider as you are trying to, you know, get out of the current financial situation that you're in and getting into real estate while you're still working, while you're still doing all, because real estate you can do on nights, weekends, margins of your day. It doesn't need to be a full-time thing. You shouldn't quit your job in order to go do real estate investing. That's not what I did. I kept working my regular job, started doing deals on the side, and eventually, several years later, I retired. My passive income was larger than my monthly expenses. Now, my friends joke about that, say, Brad, you didn't actually retire. I said, you're right. My passive income became larger than my monthly expenses. I didn't actually retire. That 26, 28, 30-year-old Brad, who was trying to make ends meet, making it so that his wife could possibly stay home, raise the kids, and eventually stop working the corporate jobs that were going ultimately nowhere. They sold you a bill of goods saying that this is the way to prosperity. And my take on that matter is, yes, continue to work, but add on to what you're already doing with real estate investing, whether it's passively or actively, whether you're fixing and flipping, wholesaling, buying and holding, BRRRR method, a sub twos, creative finance, whatever you're doing, there's so many of those strategies that can help you get out of that. That's why I started my school. My school is called REI School. I'll put a link in the description, or if you just direct message me, I'll send you some free information. But it's it's an actual school that will teach you how to do the various aspects of real estate investing. And what sets us apart is that we're not a one-trick pony. I've done every type of real estate deal there is to do. I've done scrape and builds. I've done wholesaling. I've fix and flipped. I buy and hold. I've done BRRRR method, sub two, installment land contracts, lease options. I've done it all. I bought commercial buildings. I bought residential buildings. I've done the whole bit. But what I found was, after doing all of those strategies, there were certain strategies that fit my personality better, fit my skill set better, ultimately fit the direction that I want to go the best. And so I just dialed in and chose markets that work for who I am as an individual, what I want to do with my investing career, and the outcome that I'm looking for. And so part of my school is, the first step that we do with you is we get you, with a success coordinator, and those coordinators are going to ask you really good questions about, who you are, what kind of professional skills you have, what kind of risk tolerance you've got, what kind of personality you got. Because if you don't like to do sales, wholesaling is not going to be for you. It would be really difficult in today's market to do wholesaling. You could wholesale a different way in a different market where it's more just moving paperwork, but those days are over for right now. They may come back, and at that time we can help you learn that. But like, if you don't like to do sales and marketing, wholesaling is not for you. If you don't like to manage people, man, construction is likely not for you. Like, rehabbing houses is likely not for you. Additionally, what market you're living in and what markets you're wanting to do real estate in have a big distinction. Like right now, I live in Denver, Colorado. The BRRRR method, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat, doesn't work in Colorado with where the interest rates are right now. The price to rent ratio is too high. And once you throw some debt on there, man, it makes it really difficult to cash flow. But that doesn't mean you can't still hold rental properties. There are strategies that I would use here in Denver, like subject to acquiring a property subject to the existing financing, or do sandwich lease options. We can teach you all that. Additionally, fix and flips are good here in Denver. Now, they're harder to find, but once you find them and get them fixed up on time, under budget, you understand the numbers, you can make some good money still fixing and flipping here in Denver, Colorado. Of course, wholesale is another one. But Denver is not unlike other markets like Phoenix or Seattle or whatever. There are other markets that are really good for you to just go and buy cash and buy and hold. And that's where you go and put a private equity company together. That's what I've done, where I put a private equity company together. My investors participate in the equity, in the cash flow, in the deal with us. They play the white collar side. I play the blue collar side. My team does all of the hard work, and my investors wind up getting cash and a statement every single month.